So we are going to look for that logo again because that is the center. And we are going to put it right here. You can kind of put it low, high, however you want. It doesn't really matter yet. But I'm just going to kind of sit it right like this. And we are going to take both sides and loop it around the back. So I'm going to do it on the back so that you guys can actually see what I'm doing. But we're going to take one side and toss it over the shoulder. And then you're going to take this side and toss it over your shoulder. Like so. And just make sure there is no tangle in how it is. Alright, so now you have it like this. Here's our logo. Once you get your shoulder, we are going to put it through this middle portion. And this is where you can kind of start tightening it. If you want, you will kind of probably tighten it a lot at the end. If you're like me, I just kind of do it loose and then tighten it all later. But we, just like that, again, make sure it isn't tangled at all. You want it to be like literally not like wrapped around in weird ways or anything, or tangled, because you're going to put a baby in it. So now to that middle part, we are just going to cross it and then put it behind your back, and then you can tie it however you want. You can bring it back to the front to tie it. You can put it on like your hip. I'm going to tie it in the back for now. You might have to adjust your tie a couple of different times just because it might take a little bit of getting your baby into this to know how tight you need it to be or how loose you need it to be. So that's totally fine and adjustable. I'm actually going to have to loosen mine because I know he is not going to fit in what I just created because I have not put him in a wrap in so long. We can pull this down, this middle part. It's going to come up at the end, but you can pull it down to make it easier for now for sure. So notice that it is crossed and crossed right here. That's going to be important to start with because we were going to put one leg in one loop and one leg in the other loop. Alright, I have my baby. He's not going to be happy. A lot of babies love the wrap carriers. He is definitely a ring sling kind of boy. But he did sit in this more as a newborn. So see, I put one leg in the loop. And then I'm going to put the other leg in this loop. And then you just want to kind of get it as spread across their little butt as you possibly can. And that's why you don't want it tangled. This is really creating their comfortable, safe seat. There we go. Alright, as you can see, he is nice and tight in here. Both sides have gone totally over from his knee area all the way up to his butt, from the knee area all the way up his butt. And then we're going to take that middle part. Oh yeah, baby. And the middle part will go right over top up here. And you have him in your wrap and you are all ready to go. And you can adjust the tightness on the knot in the back as you need to. But also, when he was little, it was really easy because these parts right here, I was able to just tuck his little shoulders into. And before he picked his head up, I could actually just tuck his head into it as well. So it actually is really, really good for newborn babies. It's a little bit harder in a bigger baby like this guy here. He definitely likes to be in the ring sling because it gives him more independence to kind of do what he wants. But we are all set here, and he's ready to be carried around. And it's nice and safe. There's no way he can fall out. So again, if you guys are looking for a carrier that can do multiple things, this is definitely one I would recommend giving a try to, because you'll be able to have the wrap carrier aspect and the ring sling carrier aspect in one carrier.